Have you ever asked yourself what it all means, at least about politics and government? Well, this is your chance to clear the cobwebs off your knowledge of government and demystify the democratic process. Political terms are often confusing, and considering how often they are thrown around, it's time someone spelled it out. Well, these are not all the terms you'll need. It's a start. Most of these words apply to the presidential election, so the next time one rolls around, you will have a head start. The House and the Senate are often referenced, but what's the real difference? It mostly has to do with the number of representatives, but what you really need to know is that together, the House and the Senate form Congress, which passes your laws. Next up is the ever-complicated Electoral College. If only it was as simple as MySpace. Perhaps this diagram is oversimplified, but it covers the facts. First, you cast your vote. Voters like you determine the majority. The majority determines the electors for each candidate. The majority of electors determine the president. The basics of how a bill becomes a law were probably covered in your government class, but just in case, here's a refresher. A bill goes to the House or the Senate, where it is debated and voted upon. It then goes to the opposite house, where it is debated and voted upon again. If two different versions of the bill are passed, the bill must be combined, and then voted upon and debated. That final bill is sent to the president, where it is either vetoed or passed. If the bill is vetoed, then it is either dead, or it can be overridden by a 2/3 majority in both houses. In the complicated and confusing world of politics, there are several very common misconceptions. Johnson and Clinton were the only two presidents to be impeached. However, none were actually removed. Yes, each state does have its own House and Senate. You also elect these representatives. Since political parties are not mentioned in the Constitution, we are certainly not limited to two parties. Democrats and Republicans are not the only political parties out there. Voting makes the democratic process what it is today. It is a key factor in a well-functioning government such as ours. Don't let this happen to you. Don't sit on the sidelines. Take part. Be a part of the political process. Get involved. Thanks to those who lent their resources to the making of this video.